We still have a lot of summer left here in the valley, and it's important to remember to stay hydrated. I know it said a
Was
little...
that honest or was that hopeful? I mean, we hope we have a lot left.
In the teleprompter it said we have a little bit of summer. I refuse to say that. We have a lot of summer left.
Right at home owner Barry Marion is here to talk about what you can be doing to, of course, some warning signs, especially for elderly people when it comes to dehydration. Welcome back to the show, man.
Thanks for having me again.
So what are some things, I mean, because, you know, oftentimes you hear about as you get older, you need more water and things like that, but not always maybe privy to what those signs are. What should you be looking for?
Well, I think the big thing, too, is elderly people do get dehydrated quite a bit. And they were doing a study where pretty much everyone is dehydrated. If you're over age 65, you're dehydrated. So the signs would be like some sunken eyes, believe it or not, and just overall lethargic kind of a attitude that, you know, the urine is going to be dark. And you can do a little skin test. If you pinch it and it doesn't really go back to normal, that's usually a sign that they're dehydrated. But just assume they're dehydrated, because most of them are. So you want to just make sure they're drinking a lot of liquids.
And saying someone's dehydrated doesn't sound as serious as it can be, because it can lead to a lot of other problems, correct?
It can, yeah. So if you can catch it early enough, because you always have to assume they're probably dehydrated. So always keep some water or other liquids. You can remember, too, a lot of times they get their liquids through food. So if you can even get them in, you know, like eating watermelon or some other stuff that has more liquid in it, that helps. If they're having difficulty swallowing and so forth, there's other ways you can try to introduce some liquid into their diets too.
Is there like a magic number of like how much water they should be drinking a day? Or?
This, and I don't know where they get this. They say women 2.7 liters a day and men 3.7 liters a day. So it's quite a bit. And even when you're not old enough, people are dehydrated most of the time, and they like to drink a lot of coffee. So
Yeah.
And that acts as a diuretic, so they end up urinating quite a bit. So if you can get them into anything other than coffee and tea, that's usually something that works a
Good
lot
luck
better.
with that.
Yeah, exactly. I know my grandma used to drink like 16 cups a day, you know, or more. I have no idea.
That was on a slow day, right?
Right.
My mother-in-law will put on a pot of coffee at 9 at night, like
Yeah.
all day, like in the
All
morning
day
till
long.
all night
Yes,
as
that's
well.
the way it goes.
If people aren't familiar with Right at Home, tell me a little bit more about your company.
We're a home care company. We do everything up to the nursing part of it. So we work together with home care agencies that might come in if somebody's having issues that need, you know, injections or insulin, things like that. We'll come in the rest of the time. It's just companion care, personal care. We make sure that they're getting to appointments, and we can help around the house and just do different things like that. Just trying to keep them healthy and keep them hydrated. Keep something in front of them most of the day. That's the key. Just let them drink all day long with a straw and a cup.
You know, it's harder than you think it is, though. We kind of joke about our grandmas or mother-in-laws not drinking enough or drinking too much coffee. I feel like I struggle with this too, so it's just even more important the older you get, though.
Very much so. And we just don't retain as much water as you get older. So anybody that's older in your life, just make sure that you're always having some water or some liquids in front of them, and just have them drink all day, because I can guarantee they're probably dehydrated.
That's very important. Anything else you want to add, sir?
Nothing. Just if you want to get a hold of anything we do, we're at Fargo Home Care. I have articles about dehydration, different things I can send and put you on a mailing list. And
Great.
yes, we'd love to reach out to you.
Great
Thank you very
information.
much. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.